I hate cheap sayings like be awesome. The saying that you need is will do, not might do. An annuity for what it will do, not what it might do. You don't have to be awesome to understand that. Hi, I'm Stan The Annuity Man, America's annuity agent. Let's get to the music video and then let's get to the topic. All right, so let's talk about annuity income. Do you lose control of the money once you turn that income stream on? And the answer to that is maybe, depending on what product you choose. Now, there are two types of lifetime income stream products. I know what you're saying, Stan, there's only one type of annuity. No, there's not. There's many types. And when it comes to lifetime income or income from an annuity, you can have an annuitized product. Annuitization means the income's coming. I mean, it's a irrevocable income stream that you could never outlive. It's going to pay you for the rest of your life. It's going to solve for longevity risk, which is the fear of outliving your money. So annuitization products, think of when you were a kid. And like when I was a kid in North Carolina, or North Carolina, as I say there, you don't say it. You just kind of say nor. You don't say the TH. It's like North Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina. So North Carolina, we had spigots outside. So let's just think, you turn the spigot on, think about ripping the knob off of that spigot and just water flowing. That's annuitization. Once you turn on the income stream, that income's coming. You can't shut it down. It's going to hit that bank account every single month, regardless of how long you live, which is a good thing. If you set it up joint with a spouse or partner, if you die, it continues uninterrupted, unchanged for their life. And you can also structure it to where there's a period certain attached to it, and maybe your beneficiaries get that payment as well. So annuitization, annuitized products, single premium immediate annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, deferred income annuities. Those are all annuitization products. And yes, with those specific types, you do lose control of the money. So I guess we need to talk about the other types. We'll do that in 1 second. So annuity income, do you lose control of the money? Well, again, it depends on what type. We talked about the annuitization types, which is single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, ripping the knob off a water faucet, ripping the knob off an income faucet, having income flow for the rest of your life. It's irrevocable. It's going to happen. Now, there are lifetime income stream products that you can control. You can shut on and off. The primary one, the only one really, is an income rider, a lifetime income benefit rider that you can attach to a policy at the time of application. Those policies are variable annuities or indexed annuities. Think of a variable annuity or indexed annuity with an income rider as a delivery system for that income guarantee. In fact, when we use indexed annuities, I don't sell variable annuities because I only sell contractually guaranteed fixed products. That doesn't mean variable annuities are bad, so calm down out there, variable annuity people. But when we use fixed index annuities, we're primarily using them as delivery systems, very efficient delivery systems for that income benefit rider. Now, when you receive a lifetime income stream, regardless if you're using an immediate annuity, deferred income annuity, QLAC, or income rider, it's a combination of return of principal plus interest based on your life expectancy at the time you take the payment. Interest rates play a secondary role. But with an income rider, in one of the things from a benefit proposition standpoint that makes it stand apart a little bit, it's a drawdown. It's a subtraction, even though it's a lifetime income stream. So in other words, they're taking money out of your account. They're not annuitizing that. They're not, the annuity company, they're not ripping the knob off the faucet, but they are paying you a lifetime income stream. Can you shut it off? Yes. Do you have to use your lifetime income rider? No. Do you have to turn on an income stream from the income rider? No. But if you attach it to a policy like a deferred annuity, like a variable annuity, or an indexed annuity, you probably need to buy that income rider with the idea of using it, because those income riders typically come with a fee. Now, not to get in the weeds, but just because all of the advisors that watch this will say, but you didn't talk about that one variable annuity income rider that is annuitized. Yes, variable annuity has one income rider that's annuitized, but 90% and probably almost 100% of all income riders that are currently being sold are what I call drawdown riders, which means that you control the asset, You can shut off that income stream and turn it back on. Understand when you turn it back on, it's going to be at that same level that you shut it off at. But it does give you that flexibility of, hey, I want a lifetime income stream. Not sure if I'm going to use it, probably will. And if I do use it, if life changes, I want to be able to pivot and shut it off. So the question, I got a call the other day, and then we were looking at what I call income later. In other words, you want income to start at a future date. Well, we quote 2 products, or 3 if it's your IRA, deferred income annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, which are kind of the same thing structure-wise, but a QLAC can only be used in an IRA. And then we quote income riders. And we go through the benefit propositions of each. Both of them get to the contractual goal using different paths to get there, but both of them provide a lifetime income guarantee that you cannot outlive. But the income rider, the reason this guy called me about the income rider, he wasn't really sure that he was going to use or need that income, but he wanted to make sure he had it just in case. Now, we shopped all income riders because you have to shop everything for the highest contractual guarantee for your specific situation. And then I told him at the end, I said, well, let's choose this. This is the highest contractual guarantee. Fortunately, it was with a highly rated company. He said, that's fantastic. I said, let me tell you one more thing. You can shut it on and off if needed. Now, his question was, why would I ever do that? It's a good question. Most of the time, I would think that you probably wouldn't need to do that. But let's just say in the future that they raise our taxes to 90% to pay for all this deficit. They just come out and say, okay, all you rich people, or all you people out there that they think are rich, but you're really not. You just worked hard, put money away, and saved and did without. You're the evil rich too, by the way. Nod your head, producer, right? Producer, you got to nod your head. No? Okay. No. The producer's rich. Come on now. But I said that could happen under that scenario. If you're getting income, we might shut it off until the crazy politicians calm down and aren't so confiscatory, as they say, and trying to take all your money away. So if you're looking for lifetime income stream and you really don't care about the control of the money, then an annuitized product makes sense. If you do kind of care about the money and the control of it and saying, hey, I'm not sure, I might want to turn it on and off, blah, 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 I might want to change my mind, I might want to pivot, then an income rider is going to work for you regardless. We're going to quote all carriers based upon when you want that income to start, and then we can reverse engineer the quote, or we can quote the lump sum. It's up to you, it's customizable. All right, I've done another video that you'll like called Are Annuities a Rip-Off? I guess it kind of depends on how they are sold. Annuities in general are contracts, right? So if you don't read the contract, then I guess you've ripped yourself off, but you should read the contract. In fact, if you want to read contracts, always ask the annuity agent for a specimen policy. Any annuity agent worth anything will send you one. We have access to those. It just won't have your name on it, won't have the amount of money, but it'll have all that legal mumbo jumbo in there that you might want to look at. So always keep that back in your mind. So are annuities a rip-off? No, they're not. It's just sometimes they're sold and pushed and hyped and overpressured, etc. But when it comes to annuity income and losing control of the money, just remember, kind of a takeaway on all of this, you don't have to lose control of the money. A lot of people think that, hey, it's irrevocable, and that's maybe the reason you're not buying an annuity is you think that, hey, I don't want to lose control of the money. Yes, but you have to understand there is a product type, there is a strategy in the annuity world that allows that contractual guaranteed income stream, that allows you to choose the start date, but it also allows you to retain full control over your money. It's called an income rider. Hey, speaking of income riders, I have written an owner's manual on income riders that I will send you for free and under no obligation. And I've sent a bunch of these out. I think there's 10 or 15,000 of these 6 copies out there currently. And we send a bunch out every month, but I'll send them to you for free and under no obligation. No one's going to call you or show up at your doorstep. Just go to theannuityman.com and provide your shipping information. We will ship it to you and you can read and educate yourself, because there's never an urgency to buy an annuity, just an urgency to fully understand that annuity. And with that being said, I will see you on the next Stan the Annuity Man video.